All right, this luggage delivery coming out of LoveField for Roadie is 11 miles on the distance. The duration is 26 minutes, and we'll be there at 7:33 in the p.m. Once again, there's the skyline of Dallas. Oh, and this delivery is $12 and change. So I'm gonna see if I can offer them my Cash App for a tip if I run into them. All right, so that's kind of what I do on that. Is she said she'd use Venmo, so that's cool because the tips do add up, and that makes a big difference. You always want to be telling them that. I don't really tell them, you know, that the tip within the app, because sometimes they just forget, and it's also a tip. It's kind of an immediate thing, and they don't. In that way, they don't have to have cash on them and things like that. You can just use Venmo or whatever you have that works. All right. She's very nice. Just a cute little lap dog too. All right, we got another luggage piece. It'll be a total of mileage 8.7 miles. The duration is 21 minutes. We'll arrive at about 8:05 in the p.m. Ooh, look, there's Dallas way over there. I am your personal baggage deliverer. It's an Uber. All right, we're back. We're gonna have some editing to do. Oh, look. It's a Southwest airplane. They use those kind of lights in Hollywood. They're like work lights. All right, got 20 minutes, get it in and out. Well, a little longer, but I always give myself about 20 minutes. Part 2. Thanksgiving, Christmas here at LoveField. Looks pretty good. How do you know I'm going down? It's going down. Now that I'm doing this 50, you have to learn how to control the urges to pee. You just keep walking. I love this little Pegasus horse turning into a star. It's pretty cool. Really hard to time that with the pilot, but he was able to. I'm just joking, he didn't radio it in. Just coincidence only. Anyway, I cut that up into 2 shots anyway, so you never really know. Actually, in the spirit of Kubrick, planned that shot with the airplane. Oh dear. Tapped in. There's the airplane. All right, guys. This luggage delivery from LoveField is 5.7 miles. We'll be there in 16 minutes. We'll arrive at 8:32 in the p.m. And look at the nice little orange lights flying by there. Isn't that wonderful? Listening to Pink Floyd's "Wish You Were Here." It's a great little song. From Missouri. Well, Martin Scorsese is right. It's cheap and it's fast, but it's all we got for right now. I do like his take on 35mm film, that it takes time and you have to nurture it. It would be a complete different movie if we were using film for sure. And it would probably have, most likely have a script. So if you land in LoveField, there's always Heim Barbecue. They have one in Fort Worth too. And it's round 3. Every single one of these I have about 20 minutes. All right, this turned out to be a DFW one. I guess I just put in LoveField when thinking, all right, on DFW then. Okay, little pit stop. On my way out. All right, we're on our way to DFW. All right, new idea for a script in a movie. It's called The Cameraman, and it's about this like long-haired Hispanic guy who's like really well known for getting these great shots in films and movies and vlogs or whatever. And he's kind of he's kind of in Zen. He practices at like a dojo with his camera, and there's one sequence where they're on the highway, and I don't know if this is a feature, but it might be, but he's like connected to this truck, and he's got strapped in this harness, and they have this crane thing that's like a robotic arm that lowers him like only a few feet from the highway, and they're going like 95, 100 miles per hour or something. His hair's all blowing, he's got this long, freak hair, just long, it's all blowing in the shot. He's got the camera, and he's like just inches from the ground, and the actors are working with him. He's like behind the wheel, like they have to get this one shot. It almost kills the cameraman. And there's all like sequences like that throughout the film. It's like a comedy. It's called The Cameraman. Man, if they just give us funding, we'd be knocking it out of the park. But the only thing funny about this is that they don't have like a lot of funding, so they go and get these crazy shots. One shot, he jumps out of an airplane, he's got this parachute on it, he's got the camera, just flying down the airplane. And he lands, and they come up to him, and I got the shot. Okay, all right. I think his name is like, I don't know. Up with a name for him. A couple of them went through my head, but I've already used those names for other one. I don't know what his name would be, but it just, I don't know right now. I'm trying to think of his name. Like his name is like Louis. I think his name's Louis, and he's like this kind of buff guy. He'll do anything for a shot. Anything for the filmmakers, and like you see the filmmakers, they're sitting at like a desk, and they're mapping out the shot, and they're like, I don't know, man, I don't know about this, this is a crazy shot. It's like cliffhanger shot, off of a huge building, there's only one guy that we know that can do this. We better call Louis. And then there's a shot, the phone's ringing, he's by his bed. It's like a drool coming down his mouth. He wakes up and he grabs a phone. He's got like a cord phone, like back in the 80s. Hello, Louis. It says filmmakers were talking to the other day. We got a shot for you. We need to fly out to do the shot. It's off a skyscraper. You're gonna have to have all this equipment. I don't know, what time do you want me there? And it cuts. He's on an airplane. The Cameraman. So yeah, in this story, Cameraman, that came upon me, there's a shot where he jumps out of, this airplane, 20,000 feet in the air with the camera, and then, it cuts to him, and he's screaming on the way down, and he's getting the shot, he finally lands, and they all come around him. I got the shot that you wanted, sir. Thank you, Louie. Thank you so much. The money will be in your account. I see him walking off with the parachute, like, you know, dragging the parachute behind him. This long shot of him, you know, holding the camera, like weeping, screaming on the way down, you know, for the parachute to open. Oh, man. The stuntman would have to probably play this guy or something. Exercising my tongue. Still listening to Pink Floyd's Wish You Were Here. I didn't know that was the name of the album. I should know that. I'm pretty disappointed in myself. Gravy Train part. Yeah, we saw the VOR today. We'll be at Terminal E picking up a Delta luggage. About 20 minutes late because of that LoveField pit stop. And I had a pee at QT. Come on, I'm human. I don't know where they hired this bus driver, but he must have went to like double safety school. I know, you know, these are buses with people, so. Oh, it's for rental car. To take you to the rental car. Brings you back to Planes, Trains, and Automobiles with Steve Martin. Probably my top 3 comedies, being raised in Arizona. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles would be number 2. Where, you know, he goes finally to his rental car and it's not there. And the bus leaves him. He's in Chicago. If I'm not mistaken, is it Chicago? I don't know. It's somewhere. It may not be Chicago. I think it starts in Chicago, doesn't it? No, wait, it starts in New York? It starts in New York, yeah. They're trying to get to Chicago. It's an airport between New York and Chicago. I should know that. It's one of my favorites. Anyway, he gets upset. He's like, "You're messing with the wrong guy." That sequence. He finally gets to the clerk, you know, this lady that's talking about Thanksgiving. She's got this little laugh. He's got his tie tied around his ears, you know, well, tied around his head for like a little earmuff, makeshift earmuff with his tie. At this point, he likes to use the F-U-C-K word over and over and over again. Whoa, wrong way, buddy. Hang on for a second. It's okay. All the way from California. All the way from California. That's okay, I'll figure it out. I'm in the I'm in the wrong section anyway. Okay. Yeah. I'm in the wrong section anyway. They're all the way from Florida. Alright, it was a center lot. I made that mistake out of just automatic habit. I guess it would be called automation. Or, okay, I'll get to the whole disciplining myself. It's best to slow down sometimes, and if you kind of take it slow, sometimes you're just faster in the long run.